Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. Why don't we pre-record this?
Because we want to see how the energy is. We already know.
We already know.
Yeah, it goes by the intro. It goes by the intro.
Oh, you didn't know? Better call somebody.
Your ass better call somebody and record this. All right. So I want
We just hung out with Buck Barrel.
we did. On an unrelated
We're
note,
not going to talk about it.
on an unrelated note, though, we are told
We are told.
how excited he is about the podcast.
6 years in.
6 years in, and he's telling everybody.
Yeah.
So here's the deal.
Hey, you know what? If you would have told people 6 years ago, we might be somewhere right now. Because that guy knows everyone.
It's never too late. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. It's never. You found us today.
We're
Yeah.
halfway.
Yeah.
there.
We're not even recording.
Whoa!
Right now.
Buck Barrel started to share.
Yeah. Crazy. So, and then the best part is he turns to me and goes, "Hey, you can use this on the podcast." Now he wants writer credits.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just.
He's been a listener for 8 minutes, and he's like, "Hey guys, I want a producer spot."
Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
I'm not a line producer though. I don't want to
No.
pay anything. I just want to.
This is to Christina. You need to wrangle him a lot better when he's around us. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah,
Okay. We give you way more credit. You got to be able to
left
do that.
Brady with his mom. Couldn't you left him with his mom?
Yeah, I was going to
too?
say. Yeah. That's next time we leave him at home. Okay. So.
He seems to like it there.
Yeah. So here's the deal.
All right.
I found out this week that Chuck cannot read a gas gauge. Okay.
Oh.
So he had a little dilemma with his car where I didn't know. It made a weird noise, and I said, "Hey, stop driving it. Stay where you're at. I'm going to come see you." So I drove and took him. I gave him my car, and I said, "Do the rest of your running around." They were out tie shopping.
I'm ahead of this. I kind of like where this is going. I
Yeah.
think.
So they were going tie shopping. I said, "Just take my car." He goes, "Okay." So I take his car back home. Never made the noise again. I checked it out. It was fine. It is what it is. But fast forward, this is Saturday night. So Sunday morning, we got church parking lot. Okay. So getting my daughter out of the house in time to go to the church. Woo, we're cutting it tight, right?
No, you got to get your daughter to the church on time.
Right. So anyway, I get in the car, I start it, I go to back out, and it says low fuel. Like it says. Now, granted, my driveway's on a slight incline,
Yeah.
so it probably didn't say that on the way into the driveway, but after it sat in the driveway overnight.
Yeah, but that's where the sludge is. You don't want that.
Yeah. So anyway, I turned to him and I go, "Hey," you know how I took your car last night and your gas was full because you were going to run around? He goes, "Yeah." I go, "You never put any gas in mine, huh?" And he goes, "You know what's weird?" And he looks over and he sees the message. He goes, "So that's what it is." He goes, "I did so much driving last night." I went, "Wow, this thing's great on gas. It never came off the red." And I go, "Hey, the red is bad." And I go, "So when it's up, it's good. When it's down, it's empty." And he goes, "Yeah, I know that now." Okay.
I see.
So now I'm like, okay, we're just going to go to the gas station, right? And I'm like, I'm just going to splash it because I didn't think I'd get to the church.
Yeah,
and
but
back.
do they let you as a stranger? Do they let you use that gas station?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Well, you know what's wild is that
9 forms of ID.
church happens on a Sunday, every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yet somehow can't get there on time.
So what's wild? Yeah, and
Yeah.
even when I'm like, hey, are we ready? I'm ready right now. I'm coming right down. 8 minutes later. How about now? I'm on my way. How do we add stairs?
Yeah.
How many stairs do we add?
What story are you on?
Yeah. Oh, she's on the story of I'm ready.
Yeah.
That's the story
That's
she's
the story.
on.
Hey,
yeah.
We
It's
need
a fable.
We need stories, miss.
We need stories, miss, but not that one. So yeah, I just started laughing. So then we show up to church late. My wife
hey,
started
Joey, tell miss we need stories.
Yeah. So when we show up, we're walking up late. You know, they already did their little prayer and everything. I'm like, oh, we missed the prayer. Come on, man. You know, it is what it is. And so all of a sudden, I go to the desk where Nicole's already there working, and I go, hey, just so you know, we're late because we stopped for gas. And I said, because and Chuck turns a corner and in church has the audacity to go, don't put this on me. What do you mean?
Yeah. Jesus can hear you, Chuck.
Yeah. Hey, when I gave you the car last night, it had like, I don't know, half tank of gas in it. And then next thing you know, you showed up 6 hours later at home and I had to push it to the gas station.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was wild. Where it's like, hey.
Eating barbecue from Buc-ee's.
Wait,
The closest one is like
yeah,
Tennessee.
Yeah. Were you in Atlanta?
This wasn't on me. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I don't understand. Yeah. But I told him, I go, red is bad, right? And he's like, well, yeah, but I'm like, no. You can't just go, well, that must be the full side.
Yeah.
You want to look. You want to look.
It doesn't reverse. I drove forever and gas went in.
Yeah.
What do you think? My gas tank is loaves and
So you
fishes
have
over?
the year for plan yet? Or how's it? I was like, oh, I can't say that word, right?
Yeah. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
And reverse it, right?
Yeah.
So, but I just thought it was crazy that he can't read a gas gauge. How about you? Anything happen to you this week?
Wow, I didn't see that coming. Can we come back on Sunday when I have
Yeah.
time?
I was gonna say nothing. Nothing so far.
Nothing so far. Well, actually,
No.
no.
So I'm gonna say this. It's been a long time since Treadflix.
Whoa,
Okay.
it has been a long time.
But here's where we're at. There is a show that you have to check out.
Oh no.
Okay. It is called Born to Bowl. It is on HBO Max.
There goes my
I can tell you right now, the guys that are on there, they feel like they're.
This is totally unrelated. I'm gonna need a HBO Max login.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's probably one of the few
I was
join.
gonna say, you still got to catch up then on the. Did you ever watch the season of
No.
Righteous Gemstones?
So you notice how I didn't even have to hear it? No.
No.
I don't think I saw season 3.
You were okay. You're dead to me.
With Teen Jesus?
Yeah, you're dead to me.
Yeah, and he's
So anyway, I'll have to get you that.
Baby
Somehow
Billy's
we'll have to pay extra so we can get that.
Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers.
I'm
Strolled around your mouth. It's fun to say. It's fun to say.
But so it's Born to Bowl. Okay, so this follows professional bowlers.
Oh, I did put that together.
But here's the deal: these professional bowlers, okay, me and you look like chiseled athletes compared to these professional bowlers, right? Now they're good at what they do.
Yeah.
Okay, they're good at what they do. But they also they go in, and it's weird because if you have ever watched on TV, especially when we were younger, they would put that on TV, on Saturday. You'd be like, "There's bowling on TV."
You're like, "Oh, it's that time of day, is it?"
Yeah.
I guess chores could be done.
And you turn and look, and you're like, "Wow, they have a crowd there." No, the crowd is 2 rows of chairs.
Yeah,
they stagger them.
Did we talk about? I think we were talking about this. Where I didn't realize that was just someone's regular bowling alley.
It's like Wilmington Lanes.
Yeah,
it's where we grew up.
They would darken it down, throw a curtain down to the side, and throw some of this scrim. Probably it's probably where Matt got it.
Scrim, yeah.
And
it's a bowling alley scrim.
And then they'd put 2 to 3 rows of chairs, and that's it.
That's it.
And they do the thing when I was on the Bozo show. No one likes to brag. I get it. Where they'd run the camera by it a couple times, and you think it's a lot of rows. No, it's just a camera going row 1, row 2, row 3.
Yeah, it's doing a wave. Yeah. It's coming around every time, and you're in the same spot.
Why is that guy? He's moving around.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Everybody's got that same shirt on.
I can't believe that's still a thing, though.
So, but here's the deal. So these guys and again, I can't remember any of their names. You know why? Because they suck.
Johnny 3-hole rocket.
Yeah, but it is so. Most of these guys don't even put their fingers in the hole of the ball.
Yeah, they just kind of scoop it.
They scoop it, and they have the other hand on it, and they're spinning it. And I'm going, hold on, that looks like a 5-year-old trying to bowl.
Yeah. Well, also it's then why do we even have holes?
Right. Why do you have to put them in there?
Yeah.
And so anyway, so
I don't even drill it out.
Yeah, I don't have to drill my ball. It is what it is. But they have a guy. I think his name's Troop, and his dad was. So here's the deal.
Oh, he's a legacy.
These are generationals. Okay, so
he's
almost all
these
guys.
He's like the Cody Rhodes of professional bowling.
For sure. He's like the Nick Hogan, only without the vehicular homicide. Okay, so
he is like The Rock, because The Rock famously comes from a line.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but there's this, and I call him White Fro guy. He's got this huge. He looks like a Q-tip. Okay.
Well, now I wasn't locked in at any point. Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
I want to see where this is going.
Yeah. So he's got this Q-tip, and so this guy, he's one he cries when he loses, and I go, okay, look, you're already not in it like a man's sport. Okay. You have to tone it back when you lose something that's not a man's sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Maybe it's a man's sport.
On Saturday night, if you get knocked out, okay, and you come to, and you're like, I trained all that time to get my ass whooped, okay, and now I don't even know my kid's name.
Especially if it's a ding ding, and then it's just one.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, was there a plane crash here? How did I get knocked out like that? No, that was his left hand. You know what I mean?
Did the fight start?
Yeah. You wake up in the hospital. What time's the fight? How did I get here? Yeah. How did I get here?
I remember walking out of a tunnel. What's this?
But what's funny is, so they start going through all this stuff, and they have what's called a ball rep. Okay, here's the deal. I want a ball rep.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I want a ball rep. But he tells you how the oil is breaking on the lane. So every lane is different.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to different lanes. You're like, oh, the oil's breaking here. You want to hit the 3rd and 4th dot, or you want to do this, you want to do that, and then you got to do this. And I'm going, hold up. That's what they call a ball rep.
Yeah, I mean, they got to know. They probably use terms that we would never like bowling terms. Like, yeah, you gotta want to throw it down here, get a little swizzle stick on it.
Yeah. You got the swizzle. Can I get the swizzle? Can I get the swizzle? Yeah.
And then you feel like Cotton, in dodgeball. They go, that's a risky move he's got. They're like, I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what happened.
No idea what it is.
Yeah. Where I bowled, first off, there were holes in the ball.
Yeah. They're not even putting their fingers in the ball.
Yeah. Where's the little animations that tell me how the score works?
That was the hardest part, too, when you were a kid.
Yeah,
you go to bowling. You got to find a ball that didn't break your fingers.
This one's light enough, but I don't know how anyone whose thumb is that far away from their forefinger.
Yeah. What kind of ogre is down here bowling with an 8-pound ball? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
I got to tell you, someone at home is doing some loose goose stuff, because this guy's thumb is way out of the pocket.
Yeah. It's not good.
No. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
So they cut into the last episode we watched. There's a new episode every Monday night at 9:00. I don't know when the season's going to be over.
Oh, it's like like us.
Yeah,
every Monday.
It's there.
New to you.
It's there. It's
like us. That's what Damon's saying. Catch us in the morning. Catch Born to Bowl in the evening. That checks out.
Or just wait for Born to Bowl. I mean, whatever you want to do. It's all good.
Yeah, great. Oh, wait. We finally get Buck barreled on board. You're like, yeah, we're
You're
out.
like, I don't know.
We're
out.
out.
I need a
Don't
ball
even
rep.
tell anyone
I need a
about
ball
this.
rep. Chuck, hey, he could be my ball rep.
Yeah, he could.
Tell me how the lane's breaking.
I bet he's got a guy.
He's probably got a guy.
That guy's got a guy.
Probably got a guy.
He's got a guy for everything.
He's got a stick guy. He's got a stick guy.
I don't have a stick guy.
By the way, we're not going to say any more to that joke, and Christina's going to laugh her ass off when she hears
Because she
that.
gets it.
It's an inside joke.
She knows.
But the ball rep tells you
it's
that.
It's actually an outside
So
joke.
there's an actual dude, too, that like he's the most fined guy because he drops the F-bomb all the time. Okay? So he's the F-bomb dude.
Fined, as in he's
Fined.
charged.
F-I-N-E-D. Okay? So
you went heavy on the D.
It's adequate. It's an adequate D. All right at the end of the fine. But he is the most heavily fined guy. And he's like, well,
you got to make like what, $600 a thing? How much are they fining him?
So is
he even making money?
Some of these tournaments are $100,000. $100,000.
That kind of ruins the joke if you don't.
Yeah. Could you yes and me?
Yeah.
Could you just say yeah?
Why you got to bring facts into this?
Come on, man. You are killing me. First off, I've never.
How much
had
money am I
facts.
making in this tournament? That's a couple Fs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some Fs in there.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get Dr. TJ on that.
Oh yeah.
I bet he'd.
That's all.
I bet he'd bump up the fines.
He'd be the most fined guy. Yeah. And he don't even bowl.
Yeah.
He just.
I'm
at
surprised
the lanes.
Mac didn't throw in his classic cha-ching noise.
Yeah.
on
He's
that.
just at the lanes.
Oh yeah. Not even bowling.
But no, they cut in the last episode, and you know how they do like a little recap, and they're walking the guys through.
Last time on Born to Bowl.
So they're like, most of these guys travel with like 8 or 9 balls, and they have a travel sack. So their ball sack is always full. That's how they come in. Me and Nicole just look at each other and laugh because that's the joke they were going for. And some writer went, huh? Yeah. That was me in the writing room. You'd be like, huh? You guys get it?
Don't forget, last week Blake had some problem with his balls, so he went to have them looked at
by a ball rep.
Yeah, by a ball rep. This week his sack is full of adequate balls
with no holes. No holes
in his balls. Everybody
doesn't use them. And so the last thing
tonight on Born to Bowl.
This guy. Now you might know this name. You might recognize this name. Dave Weber.
Dave Weber.
He was now. First off, everybody knows a Dave Weber, but Dave Weber with 1 B. Okay.
Oh, he's the grill guy.
Yeah. So he is the most decorated bowler like ever to walk the face of the earth. Okay. So he's famous for his crotch thrusts. That's what he's famous for.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, and he's like doing like the DX thing,
right.
like 2 decades before DX.
Well, they had to steal it from somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, remember that bowling guy?
I'm sure the first time they did it, there were people in the crowd. Is that Dave Weber down there?
Yeah.
These seats are terrible.
Oh my God, he grew his hair out. He's huge.
I thought that was going to be Triple H. Is that Dave Weber?
How do they get 3 H's out of Dave Weber? What's his middle name? Yeah.
That's crazy.
But here's the deal. He's walking into a bowling alley, okay? And when I say walking in, he's walking in.
Swaggered in.
Picture, honestly, and I'm not picking. We grew up in a small town bowling alley, okay? Nothing electronics
we sucked down
at the
chili
time.
dogs trying the Tasty Freeze.
It is what it is, right?
Sure.
Frozen pizza, $97. Same, this is the same Jack's Pizza you buy for $3,
Yeah.
But anyway, he's walking in, and he turns around and he goes, when your name's on the event, you know you made it. And I look, and I go, he's walking in Wilmington Lanes. Okay, now, and again, I'm not picking on our town.
It probably is sponsored by Weber Grill, and no one just had the heart to tell him.
Yeah,
Dave,
that's not really you. That's not you.
Did you pay for that?
Dave,
banner?
are you the hibachi guy?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Are you Damon's neighbor?
Yeah. I know a guy. But what's funny is so he goes, I got an event named after me. That's when you know you're a big deal. That's what he says.
Yeah.
And so he throws out the ceremonial first ball.
I mean, no offense, but that'd be like if everywhere we went, like, hey, so what are your creds? What would you like me to, like, especially if I get introduced? Hey,
Yeah.
What do you want me to say on stage? And a lot of times I make a joke like, hey, I'm the sexy half of the popular podcast that checks out, or but if I was like, hey, I am the co-host of Mud Volleyball at Catfish Days, downtown Wilmington, Illinois.
Yeah.
Not even the co-host.
Yeah, I'm the co-host.
When I get an event named after me,
yeah,
I know I've made it.
That was, I mean, just the way he did it. So he throws the ball. Now he gets a strike. How monumental would it have been? Like a 7-10 split. And you're like, yeah.
That's a classic Weber wobble, everybody.
Right. He turns to the crowd, and his 89-year-old geriatric ass goes, "Do-do!"
Yeah.
He does the crotch thing, and I go, okay. And then he goes, you can start now. Like you can start. And I'm just like, I cannot believe. Here's the deal.
I mean, that's probably Bill Murray's character in Kingpin.
That's the whole thing I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing I thought it was. But anyway, so if you get a chance, it's on Monday nights, but now there's like 4 or 5 episodes there to watch. Catch up.
As soon as I slip you money and you contact Warner Brothers and get me that password.
That's exactly wink. Yeah. But like I said, yeah, it's Born to Bowl, and it really does take place. Like it looks like everywhere they're at looks like it's a small town bowling alley. It's one thing, like there's some around here, like Bolero, or there's some big stuff. Where you can go. What was the one up the Lucky Strike, or what was the one we went to up in the city?
Kingpin, I want to say. Yeah,
I don't know,
it was like over by Zany's in Rosemont.
Yeah.
But now there's one up here on 30. It's the string pins. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's big, but it's big.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if you had an event there, you'd be like that's where you would do the
there's
Super Bowl.
Bolorama.
Bolero.
Bolero. That's
Bolero.
Yeah. Those words are in my mouth. Wouldn't come out.
Yeah. But which is weird because
next week on Ted Has a Stroke.
Yeah, which is weird because if you take the row off the end, it's bowl. Okay,
yeah.
so it's really not what you want.
Familiar with that one?
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, let's do some fun facts.
We would actually like to take a breaking PSA. If anyone has heard from Jerry,
oh yeah,
please have him reach out to us.
I'm tired of pouring one out. I'm ruining the floor in this place.
Please reach out to us at thatchecksout.net. That checks out WDT. Have Jerry reach out, everybody. Just a PSA. Yeah. It's probably been about 11 weeks. We've not heard anything.
Do you know where your Jerry is?
Yeah.
By the way, he's not been on my Ring camera. I told you, my Ring camera, I get updates like, hey, there's a coyote. I've never got, there's a Jerry.
I've got one of those now, too. So.
Oh, well, so I'm not special then anymore.
Well, I had to because we were the only one that didn't have one in the neighborhood, and all the kids knew it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so fun facts.
Fun facts. All right, first fun fact. Men who consume alcohol before conception may increase their baby's risk of birth defects by 35%. I
think that's what happened to Mac.
Well, you know what I think? Well, first off, that was probably a mercy bank.
Yeah, you know what Mac sent us a reel of a guy that said, "Hey, look, it's a tattoo of my dad," and you mowed his hand off his arm. And it was blank. I was like, "You guys are brothers?"
I have no idea. I have no idea who that is. But here's my thought: isn't that what led to conception?
Well,
I mean, think about it.
You make a point, but
it's for her,
right?
I mean, you got to get her drunk, right?
I think
that's how it works. At my
house.
I
don't think you can catch the swimmers with DUI. I think
I gotcha.
That's fine. It's once you're building the building and you start drinking on the job. That's when it's like, oh, that's not great.
Yeah. All I know is that her vajayjay better have guardrails because they're coming in sideways. Yeah. You better be careful.
Surprising Tiger has any.
But it says birth defects by 35%. So again, there's a study where they went, okay, how many guys banged tonight? How many guys got them pregnant? How many guys had birth defects?
But then
how many people were drinking?
Well, but then don't they have to factor in how many moms you drank up to it, and then you didn't drink after that.
Yeah, but at the same time, was mom smoking a pack of Marlboro?
That's what I'm
saying.
How do they take that factor out?
Yeah, they're blaming the dad.
Because I've never gone to someone and be like, your dad was probably drinking the night your parents banged, right?
Yeah.
I've always been like, how much did your mom drink during pregnancy?
I was going to say, yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. How many Michelobes did your dad have?
Yeah. When they took you to
before
swim
your mom
lessons,
got real attractive.
Was there water in the pool when they took you to swimming lessons? Because I know they threw you in. I mean, you got to ask stupid questions, but never like, hey man, was your dad lit the night that you were conceived? What do you think?
I've seen your family tree. I bet he was, but
yeah. I figured. Well, my mom probably had to be, and like Nicole, that's the way it happens. So that's why we're gonna have to. But 35% birth defects that's probably what happened to Chuck. That's probably why there's no stories for Miss.
Yeah, that's probably it.
She lost her story gene. That was the 35% story gene. That's what it was. But it says men who consume alcohol.
Hey, Joey, don't tell Miss that.
Don't tell her that.
Yeah, that one's for us.
Yeah.
That's a private one.
Shh. Secret. All right. Ohio man calls 911 because his cat was, quote, looking at him like he owes him money.
I bet he did, though.
Huh?
I bet he did owe that cat money.
Could you imagine that, though? Where the cat's like, hey,
I'm not calling you because this is a weird story. I'm calling you because I legit owe this cat money, and I think he's going to take me out. Just so you know.
I can't find my handgun, and that cat knows the combination of the safe. What do you mean? He watches me put the combination in. He knows.
He watches what I do.
He watches. He studies me.
He knows.
He studies me.
He knows that there's probably a few one-night stands out there that are 35% chance of being having defects.
So what's weird is, and he shits in a box in my kitchen. That's so weird.
Also, I don't know if you know this. I don't even have a cat.
Yeah.
I don't know where this cat came from. It's just outside, and it's constantly putting its paw to its face, right to his eyes, and then into the window.
Yeah, I'm watching you. It's got eyes on me. I don't even.
And then he takes his paw and slides it across his neck, like.
And then he's like, I got to come clean. I do him a little money. Okay, but here's the deal. He shouldn't threaten me like this.
Hey, should we send out a squad car? No, let's call a local newspaper.
Yeah.
Let's not waste any more time.
Can you just post this on Facebook and just show the guy's face? Just put the guy's face up there. So, but imagine going to that call. Like, I don't even know what you call that in. Like,
So we have to come in. We've had a report of domestic violence. We have to check it out. We're not allowed to turn around until we make sure that the cat is not doing anything to you.
Right. And then he goes over to the cat, and he comes back. He's like, "Did you just have the cat's money? Can we get this over with?
Can you just give the cat? What is it, like $2? Yeah. Can you give me a can of Fancy Feast?
How much money does a cat need? Okay.
First off, where did the cat get the money to loan you this money?
Cats don't have pockets. Where do they keep money?
I mean, where's the cat making money from? Like, I don't get it. Is this cat a pimp?
And you look over, it's like Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you better pay that cat.
Yeah.
That cat has technique. Okay. You're gonna get murdered.
Yeah. He literally drops his hat, does that like big eye thing. Like, oh, I want to get this cat money.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
starts purring. Yeah.
Hey, run down to the car and get my wallet.
Yeah, go get it. We got change in the cup holder in the squad car. Go grab some.
Go bust a couple guys. Get money from them too.
Yeah. But again, I just thought it's funny. When you call 911, not even
the non-emergency number.
Right. You're like, hey, this is life-threatening.
Cops have emails. That seems like an email.
That is.
Dearest Ohio Town Police.
Yeah. To whom it may concern. Officer so-and-so.
Which is probably no one. However, this cat that lives in my house looks at me like I owe it money. Do I owe it money? Maybe.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way he's looking at me.
I was going to say, look, that's a reason to look at me that way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't put that on me.
Yeah. That's not on me.
I
don't know that the red is bad.
I'll go down to church and say that.
Yeah.
I will go into Jesus' house and say, don't put that
on me. Yeah.
What'd you put on that, me, Ricky Bobby?
All right. Fun fact. We're going to stay with animals. You ready? A police dog failed his attack training exam after approaching the suspect for affection instead.
Oh, give it
Dude, when they let go of that shepherd and he starts running you down and he gets to you and he goes, look at his belly.
Look, he lowers over. It's like, whoa, look at it. Look at it. Just starts nuzzling you.
Yeah.
Just doing that thing where he's just sniffing your crotch.
That's why, dude, if I
don't bite the crotch.
Yeah.
Bite it.
Be a ball rep. Just get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there, big boys.
Tell them how it breaks. That's great. I miss that so much.
Oh, look at it. Look, he's like a little tear with it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's a man sport.
I'm not bowling. It's a man sport.
It's a man sport. I knew where we were going with
that. So, but I just figure, so if I'm going to commit a crime, I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have a tennis ball on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like, do we bite? Yeah. Does he bite? What are we doing?
I'm going to pet that dog.
Good dog?
No, you ain't. I'm
going to pet that dog. I'm going to pet that dog.
You're like Caesar, whatever his name is, the whisperer.
Yeah.
You're like, psst, psst. You start hissing at the dog. The dog's like, what is this guy doing?
What's happening?
I am a trained killing machine.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat your gonads right now.
Literally, the dog's like, does this guy think I'm a cat?
What is this?
Does
this
guy think I'm a cat that he owes money?
You don't owe me money.
I'm just going to eat his balls.
Yeah.
This is going to stop me.
I'm just fixing to eat his nuts.
This is going to stop me.
Right.
This isn't protecting his balls.
Here's the deal. He looks at him. He goes, listen, I'm going to go back there and regroup and come at you again full speed. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I lost some momentum. I'm going to circle around.
I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back.
I'll be right back here.
Yeah, I'll be right back here.
Yeah. I'm going to do a big loop. Big old loop. Big loop.
Yeah. You don't go nowhere. Right here. Yeah.
But the whole time it's I don't know if you don't understand me, but I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I'll be right back.
You could get a stance going.
Yeah.
Like open up your stance.
Those guys are watching. Okay. Yeah. I can't wuss out now.
Yeah.
I got to do this. All right.
This will go on a podcast if I don't.
Yeah. Right. Yes, that's my belly. Stop asking if it's my belly. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I was not told that pets would be involved.
It's like
I didn't know this was gonna be part of the quiz.
A previous owner, and he's like, Tony, don't go there, Tony. Don't do that. You know, the dog's reasoning with them.
Tummy rubs were not on the syllabi. I did not know this was gonna be on the exam. This is ridiculous.
So when they show it, of course, it's probably AI, but the dog's got his tongue out.
It's probably just like a He's with his handler.
Yeah, but I think it's hysterical where he's like, hey, release the dog. And the next thing the dog's on his back like, oh, huh? Yeah. Quite a set on that dog. Do you see that over there? The guy's got his own ball rep going on over there. So, all right.
Yeah, the dog just goes, huh, just Degeneration X on it. Do I pet that dog? I don't want to pet that dog.
That dog is doing crotch thrusts. I don't like that at all. Fourth fun fact. This one disturbs me the most. Are you ready?
No.
In a rare case in Pakistan, a baby born with two penises due to a medical condition underwent. Are you pushing the mic away? Due to a medical condition, underwent surgery to remove one.
What if they kept the wrong one?
That was my whole point.
I knew it.
That's my whole point.
I knew that's what you
You let that kid turn 16 or 17 and you go, which one do you want? That's what you do.
Yes.
That's what you do.
What if the one they took was going to be holding an apple?
Yeah.
And they kept the adequate one.
You're like, oh, it's like a baby's arm holding an apple. Yeah. But look at the little one next to it. Knock it off. Knock it off.
His old man is just wherever kind of abode they live in. Just smoking a cigarette, going, he had two.
Yeah.
This is the one they kept. I don't know why he's like suddenly a French person from the 1950s.
Well, because he's in Pakistan.
I do not understand. Why? Why did we keep the one that is only adequate?
Wait a minute. Is that your Pakistan accent?
No, it's my French adequate.
Okay,
my Pakistani French.
Okay, because I can do a Pakistani
No,
accent.
you can't. No,
I can.
No, you can't.
Hey, man.
There it was.
My kid had two wings, man.
Hey, guys.
Huh?
Show of hands. Who was surprised?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's legit, man. That checks out. Checks out right there.
2 shots at it. We kept the wrong one.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Why did we do?
Yeah. And here's the
Also,
deal.
you could have made some money on that.
Oh, yeah.
You know those helicopters that can have 2 blades going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And
you're
then-
like a Black Hawk down, baby.
Would they slap together?
Yeah. Oh,
This is getting
helicopter.
weird. Yeah.
Flopping
No,
and slapping. We went
There's
through
so many
that.
questions there. Were they side by side? Were they
Yeah.
one on top of each other? Were they askew?
Yeah, it's not like one's on your back. It's
Right.
not like that, like, I got a
What are we
third
talking
breast
about
for
here?
dancing. That's not how it goes.
Because if they were one on top of each other, that guy could probably bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He would put
He'd be probably walking around the lanes checking, like, all right, let's see how far these holes are apart.
Yeah. So I just love though that like that would be like the best episode of Sesame Street where they show that and then the count's like 1
Yeah. Or like
Two.
Mr. Rogers puts that like reel to reel in that painting that turns into a movie, and they're like, oh no, we can't.
Yeah.
We
No.
cannot show this.
First off, that's a child.
First off,
okay?
yes. First off, let's go to the land of make believe
Yeah.
because we got to get this off the screen.
Somebody get that damn trolley
get
out
that
here
trolley.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone better wake up King Friday. 'Cause he needs to get on that castle.
Right.
We
Right.
got a problem.
Right. But that was my first and only
I
thought.
knew it. I knew that's what you were thinking.
How do you decide?
Yeah.
How do you
talk about
decide?
Sophie's choice?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. You give it a little time.
Yeah.
See which one. You're like, man, that one's thumping up pretty
Yeah.
good.
Don't.
You're like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't like that.
But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying. I did not like it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thumping up pretty good.
I'm just saying. I mean,
If we don't name this, that one's thumping up pretty good.
yeah. We don't know what we're doing.
And-
I'm pretty sure we don't know what we're doing.
That one's thumping up pretty good. And Buck Barrel's now finally on board.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. But again,
Wow, I can't believe that's where we went on that.
you're
Hey,
making a decision.
speaking of such things, macaroni and cheese back there. I've seen the photos you've taken at the comic conventions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that dudes go to those? Because
Huh?
it seems like all your photos are ladies, Mac.
Well, those are the ones that get views.
I get it. I see what you're doing here.
We're
working the algo.
Upset, Mac. I really
He's
don't
working
understand.
the algo is
Yeah,
what he's
I
doing.
was gonna say,
Mm,
yeah.
I
See
see
the
how
one
we're
I'm
doing.
working on right now.
So the Pakistani baby with
No.
two wings?
I bet there's 2 somethings in there, though.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, is he smuggling some melons in that photo?
Yeah.
I've never heard of the superhero watermelon shirt.
Yeah. But I think, yeah.
Hey, from Mac.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Mac lost
You're
it.
going to have to dry that microphone off, Mac.
Yeah.
You spit all.
I'm glad this ain't my shit in here. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
We all get to break something if you broke that.
Yeah.
We all get a turn.
Yeah, which one of these ripped off when TJ was in here? I'm going to rip it back down.
So anyway, hey, we can all agree the biggest mistake made there was not waiting
Yeah.
to make sure you got the right one. That's all.
You got to
Okay.
have some patience on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not.
That
yeah.
had to have been a mom decision. That
Oh,
was
for
not
sure.
a dad, because the dad's gonna be like, whoa,
Whoa.
hold
Whoa.
up. Plus, what if they fuse into one?
I don't know
And
about
you're
that.
like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're like, wow.
Be like, do you realize it's literally like when a guy is too excited about his kid's football potential. Do you realize the chances he had that I'll never have?
Right.
I could never do what
Yeah.
he could do.
Could
That's
never.
what dad's doing. Like,
Could
he
never do that.
one could be huge.
Yeah.
What if that's the one we took?
Yeah. What if we left him with adequate? Yeah. Which, by the way,
You know what?
those are
you know
great.
that meme of that guy just standing like in the empty swimming pool and he's sitting he's sitting in the swing set by himself and he's like just patiently waiting. That's that dad. Because now he's just thinking, what have I done?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what he did? He honestly looks at the mom. He goes, make the call. He goes, what? I'm not. There's no way I'm taking this.
It's like when someone says, how high do you want to mount a TV? And I'm like, I can't see it. So you make a call, and at the end, you're like, I should have gone higher.
Should have gone higher. Yeah.
Will you take me high? Should have.
Well, but you don't know. Should have gone higher.
Look at Mac
Lower.
sneaking out. Mac is sneaking out. Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Getting drinks?
He's gonna put a sign up.
Going to the gas station?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Scumbag.
Mid recording. Yeah. But yeah, that was my first. The fact that you went there, it's like that's exactly.
I knew
the
exactly
problem.
what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's out of here. Start putting stuff in your pocket.
That's too much pressure on the dad.
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
Mac left. Start putting stuff in your pocket.
Yeah. So,
I got a
I
jacket.
swear to God, it's just a second wang. It's
Why-
fine.
Why does your jacket look like a TV? I don't know, Mac. Calm
I
down.
have no idea.
Stop leaving us alone.
Where do you
here.
buy your clothes?
Stop leaving us alone.
You ever go to
I
Penny's?
lost a lot of weight. It's weird.
Yeah.
My clothes fit weird now.
I buy off the rack.
I will tell you what is weird,
You
though.
pretentious asshole.
Is that none of my fitted hats, like my fitted baseball caps, fit
Yeah.
right? It's weird.
That's the hair.
It is a weird thing to talk about, though. And don't
Yeah.
talk about it about the hair. Get out of here, jerk.
It's the hair. So, yeah. Ooh, we found it. All right, hey, let's do a current event.
Ooh, that's not a thing we've done.
It's not a thing we do.
I got excited like I knew what we were talking
Okay.
about. What are we talking about?
current event.
Current events are not great right now. I'm kind of curious where you're going.
So
Is
this
it
one-
about the strawberry Lucky Charms I ate last week?
No.
Pretty good.
No, by the way, I think I just had a pizza puff because, yep, I did. I
Yeah.
just had a pizza puff. All right, so Dayton Weber, you know who he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not Dave Weber. You know who Dayton is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 27-year-old has no arms or legs.
Yeah. The guy
Okay.
that,
Cornhole champion.
Right.
Okay?
Also, apparently, a firearm aficionado.
So it says, is accused of shooting, someone during an argument. So it says Weber was in a Tesla when he shot Wells in the passenger seat. Now, here's the deal. This is a story we all know a lot of. Most of us know a lot of stuff about because it's all over social media. It's all over everywhere, right? Here's my thing.
We all know a little about a lot of stuff.
Right. But what's funny is in this is it says, now have we seen the videos too where it shows him actually firing a gun because he apparently knows how to do that. Okay. Here's my thought. He needed to have more of a well thought out plan because apparently this happened with other people in the car or around or this or that.
Yeah, it's like that when you don't know that there's people in the back seat and while they're going around.
Oh yeah, they're all farting and stuff.
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
And they're like, hey,
Except
my parents.
He
You say
took
hi
it
to
to
my
the
parents?
extreme.
But here's the deal then. He thought those were hide the body friends.
Oh yeah, no.
You follow what I'm saying?
That's something you got to find out first.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't listen. I realize
that's not an assumption you make.
No, you got a Tesla. So you're
Yeah.
like, listen, it can drive itself. I'm okay. It cannot bury a body.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure anybody else that's there.
Hey, Robot, take over for a minute.
Yeah.
I got to do something right quick.
Yeah. Are
You
we-
guys cool back there?
Are we hide the body friends?
Oh, I should have asked before.
Okay. So now I'm
Okay, so Robot, I'm gonna jump out. You guys take. You
Yeah.
keep going.
right. You put in the coordinates for like off the bridge.
Yeah.
You're like, I want you to go right here. But that's my big thought there because it's a current event. Everybody knows about it. You need to check the back seat and you need to be. We're all in.
Oh, you talk about not reading the room.
Yeah. If we're not all in,
Yeah.
when you do that and you turn around and you do the damn, and you're like,
Yeah.
huh?
Right.
And they're like, no.
Hey, what are we feeling about this guy?
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
won't miss him, right?
But first, it's like, bang! What do we feel about this guy?
Yeah. That was the
hold on.
problem.
We did a little backwards.
Yeah.
We did a little backwards.
You got the beans above the Frank.
yeah. Yeah. They took off the wrong one.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
That's what they did.
Took off the wrong one.
That's
Yeah. That's what you got to wait. You got to let it fester. You got to let it. What do we say? Thump.
Yeah,
Thud.
yeah.
Thud.
thumping around.
Thumping around.
Ain't nobody thumping. Well,
Yeah.
now there's not.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody thumping around.
I feel like I'm Damon Brown. I'm
Yeah.
Bobby Brown right now. Yeah. So thumping around. But no. So my that's my thought, and I think that's the only place I'm really going with the stories. It's a current
Yeah,
event
that is wild. I didn't
where
know
the
about
guy
that
the
part.
guy doesn't turn around and go, hey guys,
Hey guys,
here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking about killing this
start
guy.
low.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think about people that talk in the movies?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you think about this guy right here?
What do you think about you got two and you decide to lop one off? You know, let's see if it thumps around. What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
How
Okay.
long are you waiting?
Oh,
You doing it right away?
So you're good with removing body parts.
Okay.
Got it. Good.
Okay.
You need to talk to the other guy.
What about say from a Tesla?
Yeah. I know you guys know that. You probably know by looking at me. It might not be a surprise. I'm not really good with a shovel.
Yeah. I'm
What's your digging capability back there?
Or can I just point out the obvious?
Yeah.
Dragging a body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's skip a few steps.
Yeah. Let's just say
Let's
this.
jump ahead.
Just say this.
Let's go to the end of the book.
If say in this car, just say in this car, if we were to qualify the three of us, not this guy, not this guy.
Yeah. Actually, let's back up. When I say three of us, I mean the three of us.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
the three of you.
So if we were to classify, who do you think? And now he's got the gun out. He's like, who do you think could shoot somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
he's doing the thing where he's tapping his own head with a gun.
Right.
Now, who do you guys
Who do
think?
you think?
And then
Right.
tapping one of them.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think?
Who do you think could drag a body out of a Tesla? Yeah. Stop shushing me with your stump.
Let me get to the question. Who do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I answer?
Right. Right.
And meanwhile, it's two of us. And I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the worst Uber we've ever gotten in our life.
I think he's going to kill that guy.
Yeah, I think
We're not
think
even
so.
involved. We'll just get out. You can keep the. We won't
Yeah.
even cancel the ride.
I was gonna say, this is
we're just
fine.
going to hop out.
Look, I'm not going to tip because
Yeah.
I feel then that
Don't-
that's being complicit.
Don't take this as a brag, but we're just going to walk.
Yeah. Right. But you are right. Where it's like bang. What do you think of that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, yeah, it's like the Chad Daniels. You didn't even give me a time to answer.
Yeah, you got
You didn't
it.
give me time to answer.
Mashed potato. You know what I love?
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes.
What do you think about this guy? Bam. Wait, you didn't give me a time. I didn't get a vote.
Yeah. Were we supposed to answer?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do? Yeah.
I can't take it back. No.
Yeah. Right. No takesies, backsies. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So, but yeah, that was my whole thing was when I read this and I'm going, there were two people in the car that went, okay, we watched him do it
Yeah.
and we didn't help.
Yeah, we weren't informed.
Here's the deal though. And this is, listen, if you've ever been in the front seat of a car and you have to hand back, say, a drink or
Yeah.
a burger or something, you get it and you do that. I feel confident, given the driver in that car, he's not handing back a bullet. Okay?
Right. Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
confident
Yeah.
that there's nothing bending and pointing at me to go, now I'm getting ice too. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unlock the door myself. Okay?
I didn't even notice on my writer. It did not say.
Yeah, I don't understand. No, I understand when I picked Uber and I did not want to talk to driver.
Yeah.
I didn't know that meant I wanted to witness a murder.
Yeah, we're in the. Like, I'm never doing this group Uber thing again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's this Gruber? This
Yeah,
Groupon?
I don't like
Groupon
this.
Uber. What do we got going on
Uber
here?
pool, I think they call it. I don't like this Uber pool.
Uber pool.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Like, because you all pool in the one, you pool your money in.
Yeah.
Next time, can I just get dropped off first?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
right there.
I'm right.
Right there. You know what? I'll walk. My bad. I
Yeah,
mean,
I didn't- yeah,
I'm not
How
gonna walk.
many you got left in the chamber there, bro?
Yeah.
Can I
Right.
make a walk joke?
Again, your comment was the best. Read the room.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Read the Tesla.
Read the Tesla.
Read the
Yeah.
Tesla. Okay, that's all I got to say. All right. So, but yeah, when I read that,
it's a test. It's quiet in there.
yeah,
Hey, I'm just reading the room here, guys.
yeah, right, right.
No, I knew all. I did not know that part of the story.
Yeah.
Wild.
And again, that's one thing that listen, we all say you got a buddy that'll help you do this. You call a buddy, you're like, hey, we're doing this,
Oh yeah.
and they're doing it. Okay, first off, even if they're buddies, they're not hide the body buddies. Apparently, they're
No,
not.
I bet those guys wouldn't even help that dude move.
Yeah.
I'm not even helping you move. You think I'm gonna do this?
But how are you helping that guy move? You're just moving that
Yeah,
guy.
that's true. You're not really helping.
You're not helping. What's he going to sit on the
I mean,
dresser while
he
you're carrying
literally is 1-800 called like
it? Yeah.
got junk. Just
Got
point.
junk.
Just point.
That's right. That's right.
Just point. It disappears.
What do you do to point?
You
What do you got?
nod?
You got it? Yeah.
Indicate. Can you indicate?
My man got a stiff neck moving.
Yeah.
It's going upstairs. It's going up there.
All right. I found this on the floor. I'm just going to put this pencil in your mouth. You direct it to the furniture you want. Why did he point at the gun?
He's a police sketch artist. They put the pencil in his mouth. He goes, speak slower. He's just chewing on that pencil.
They just put the pencil in the mouth and they move the pad around it.
Not even that. The pad is drenched with drool.
Oh, it kind of looks like him, but he wasn't that wet.
I don't. Was he in the pool? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
It wasn't raining that day.
He did not have two. He was not from Pakistan.
Do we have
He did
another
not have
guy?
two of those. Yeah.
we
Are we,
have
are we trying to arrest another guy? Or
Is there a second? Is this your best guy? Oh, is he out driving someone? Oh, okay.
I gotcha. All right. So anyway, that just I thought that was.
Oh, yeah.
And again,
maybe that was his competition down at the.
at the bowling alley.
I drew that cat perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah. That cat. Listen, that cat owes me money. All right. That was a beautiful drawing.
Yes,
All right. I got a but why.
but why?
Now,
Why?
guess what word it starts with?
But
Nope.
Florida man.
Florida woman
Oh, all right.
Busted.
I got. You asked for one word. That was me. I got.
busted for selling ghost in a jar on eBay. Claims it's already haunted.
I mean, I think she'd probably get better results selling farts in a jar, but whatever.
Remember that girl that did that?
Yeah.
And she made a mint. She made a mint.
Yeah, I don't know if people pay attention to this podcast. You learn things.
You absolutely do. You absolutely do.
All right, so tell me about ghosts in a jar. Who are you going to call?
Just when you thought Florida had maxed out on side hustles, someone decided to bottle the supernatural and hit list item. Okay.
Oh, God, dude, I could see you and I sitting down in your basement after watching a marathon of Ted season 2 and just looking at a jar and being like, you think we could convince people there's a ghost in that?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Right.
Well, I mean, that had to be the end of the conversation. Hey, you know what? That jar empty looks like a ghost in it.
Yeah, but we would have put some kind of bet on it, and the first one to be able to sell it, you know, we would have done that.
Probably you in 26 months when you moved to Florida.
Yeah. Right.
All right, so go ahead and with the story.
So a woman's been arrested after allegedly trying to sell, quote, a real ghost trapped inside a mason jar on eBay.
What's the illegality of this?
So I don't know, but it says, yes, a ghost in a jar. According to authorities, the listing claimed the spirit inside was, quote, very active, warning buyers they might experience strange noises, movements, and an unexpected energy once the jar arrived. I bet you don't.
But yeah,
I bet you don't.
I got a dud.
Yeah. My ghost is dead.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
They all are. Yeah. No shit.
That's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
It's kind of a prerequisite.
So basically, she was shipping problems. Now here's the deal.
Was it mail
I
fraud?
can send you
Is that what-
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can send you problems. So it says
Yeah, I could send you one driving a Tesla.
you got to make sure they're in.
Yeah.
You have to make sure they're in.
All right. Remember, when you get there,
Yeah.
ask first.
Yeah. 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 Dude, we can't go through this again. If you're going to shoot somebody, could you ask us first? Yeah. So it says investigators say she treated the whole thing like a legit business. Detailed description, spooky backstory, and confidence like she just cornered the paranormal
Well,
market.
that's just a salesman. That's not any weird.
Yeah,
You got to sell your stuff.
Yeah.
Guys, hey, do you want to? I got this jar. It might have a ghost in it. That's not going to sell it.
Yeah.
Guys, check it out. This jar has ghosts in it, bro.
Yeah. Ghosts and hoes. Ghosts and hoes.
I got my ghosts and hoes.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a thing. And it says, apparently, we're now packaging hauntings for deliveries. The listing caught attention fast, with users reported it for being, well, completely unhinged. Here's the deal. I have recently...
Uber Eats.
Yeah,
That's what you call that.
Yeah. I will not. I will not call it that. Okay?
So angry.
I shall not.
Uber Eats.
Yeah,
All right,
no.
go ahead. No,
I said
no.
good day. Okay? I said good day. So...
The
no.
ceiling will have to be washed.
Yeah. Good day. I said good day. But as a guy who's going to talk about this maybe next week, fast forward, I've tried to sell something recently on Marketplace. Okay. So I can allude to the fact that when people, if you don't give people the price they want,
Oh, man.
they want to report you for being a fraud. Okay. Now we'll get into it next week.
Next week.
But when you ask, and here's the deal.
Foreshadowing.
What I'm selling is something that does exist.
Yeah.
You can look at it.
Right.
You can touch it, start it, drive it, everything. Okay. Spoiler alert. It's a van. Okay. We'll talk about it. But when you don't give somebody the price they want, or you respond with when you ask a certain dollar and they go half the price cash now, and you go no, and they respond they report you for being like mean and this and that. And it's like whoa, that's not hate speech. I hate you. Okay,
Yeah.
but that's not hate speech. Okay. So what I think is great is when they're like, well, it's completely unhinged. You know, it's like, okay, so's my post on a van. Okay, anything can be unhinged. But it says,
at least I didn't try to sell you an empty jar of ghosts.
right. But it says police stepped in and shut it down before anyone could actually pay for what was essentially air and a horror theme.
That seems like something you could buy at some sort of
You know what?
souvenir shop.
I was gonna say honestly to me, or like if you're down in I've
in
never been.
Gatlinburg or something.
Yeah, I want to go to Louisiana. Like what is it?
Oh,
like
the voodoo stuff?
voodoo stuff.
Yeah.
That stuff. I don't.
I bet they sell it there. I bet they sell it in Salem,
That's
Massachusetts.
the whole thing, right?
Matt,
Right.
you've been there.
Yeah, you're a witch.
I don't.
So we know how it
I don't
goes.
know if that's valid or not.
No,
I've
he's
stopped
been
carrying a long time
He's been
ago.
everywhere. He's been everywhere.
He's been everywhere, man.
But it says when questioned, the woman reportedly stood by her claim, insisting the ghost was real and quote, securely contained. Because here's the deal. If I'm going to buy a ghost in a jar, I need to know it's securely contained.
I don't know. I've seen the documentaries. You need to have a nuclear like security, functional security,
Yeah.
and then
Well, because then
when the guy from the county shuts it down, it just goes crazy.
well, you
And
can't cross the
marshmallows
streams, right?
start- yeah,
You can't cross the streams. I know that. Yeah, I know that.
But
But
shut down a nuclear containment field.
it says authorities confirmed she was taken into custody and now faces charges, though they haven't clarified if attempted spirit sales made the official report. Here's the problem. Okay, honestly, here's the problem. She should be able to sell whatever she wants to
I
sell.
don't see the. Yeah,
I don't see a problem with that at all.
Right.
You know what's weird? This would be the week to have TJ
Unless
in
you're
here because
sell-
he always takes that side. So
Oh
it
yeah,
would
yeah.
have been great because I would side with him. I'd be like, yes.
Well, it's not like she's selling. Like if you're selling real estate you don't own,
Yeah.
or like something you don't own,
Yeah.
I got it.
Or
Totally
if I
get
stole your bike
Right.
and then I put it on eBay or I put it
Yeah.
on, Facebook Marketplace and try to sell it. Yeah.
it. Or if you prey on the elderly and try to get them to put a WhatsApp thing on their phone so you can have them send $500 on an Apple gift card.
That sounds familiar.
Sounds detailed, right?
That sounds familiar.
For sure.
That sounds familiar.
That's illegal.
Allegedly.
Showing someone an empty jar and be like, hey, that's got a ghost in it.
Right.
You want to give me money for it?
Right.
Okay.
That'd be the same thing, though, as opening a jar and praying there's a fart in there.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean,
they
I got
sell-
duped.
You can go to like Paris and buy like Parisian air in a can. What's the difference?
Yeah. Yeah. It was on Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Remember? You
Do
could get air in a
do
can.
I know that they package that in Paris?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if it's Belgium?
You know what would be great is if it was like made in Thailand. You're like,
No, it's
hold
just
on a minute.
it's just the cigarettes of that guy, the Pakistani guy.
That's what it is.
could've
You
had-
cut off the wrong
We
one.
could have had two.
Yeah.
Why did we cut this one off? Je t'adore. I do not understand. Bonjour. Come on, tell
Only
the
one
police
boner.
Yeah.
That's all he's getting now.
Only
is one
one
boner.
boner.
Yeah, only one. So it says, imagine.
We can try it again.
Imagine ordering this, and it shows up next to your Amazon packages. One user wrote, others joked about return policies. First off, you got to return your ghost in a jar. You're a pathetic loser.
Right.
Here's the deal: when your ghost in a jar shows up and there's no ghost in that jar, you know what you do? You throw that jar away and you go, that never happened.
Well, maybe put some trinkets in it.
You put something.
You got a jar now.
Yeah. Why not? You got a jar.
You just screw it into that shelf out in the garage. It has a lid that no one knew.
Or do you go, there's nothing in there? Are you brave enough to leave that lid off for a while?
Yeah.
How do you know? I've never seen a ghost.
That's a good point. I'll go take it to someone else's. I'll just bring it in the studio.
Yeah, just set it in here. What's that jar?
Don't touch it.
That's mine.
Don't touch
just
it.
leave the lid off it. I just want to.
We're gonna need that every week, but don't touch it.
Red book, white jar,
Yeah.
clear jar. Yeah, clear jar. So, but it says, yeah. So they joked about what's the return policy. Again, I'm not writing a nasty review. I'm not. You will never know I bought that.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Same thing. I mean, if your thing was I need someone's farts, because she was on a TV show. She was on a dating show or something. I think that chick.
Was it?
Yeah. But if you need someone's farts in a jar and you get it and you go, this doesn't smell like farts. Okay. Go tell everybody.
Right.
Write the review on.
Yeah, I spent $500.
Go on Yelp.
And it doesn't smell like farts.
Doesn't smell like farts at all.
Kind of smells like, when you leave it washcloth wet. You know what I'm talking about. Wet washcloth. You guys know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You got me.
This guy knows.
This
This
guy
guy knows for sure.
You with me? Oh, no, not the burying the body thing. I'm talking about the wet washcloth thing.
But it says, let's see here. Because only in Florida does someone look at an empty jar and think, I could put a ghost in this
I don't know
and
about
flip
that.
it for profit.
Only in Florida do we hear about it.
Right. Oh, it happens
I'm
everywhere.
sure that's a New Mexico thing just as well as it is a Florida thing.
No, it's probably a Wilmington thing.
Oh, for sure.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's not leave Idaho out of this.
Yeah. What was that Idaho? Was that the one?
Yeah.
What was the one where Jeff was going to get thrown out of there? No, that was
was that Ohio?
Ohio or
I think it was.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
something like
Toledo.
that.
Yeah, it was
Toledo.
yeah.
Toledo. Yeah.
We went to Toledo. We had hot dogs there.
Yeah. So anyway, we had hot dogs.
We had hot dogs.
All right. Are you ready for TCO WTF?
Oh,
TD?
I am ready.
All right. Go ahead.
Man returns with friends and removes the roof he installed for his girlfriend after the breakup.
The roof.
Hey, that's mine. That was a joint thing. If that's not covering us, I'm taking it away.
What I love now, you can tell this is in some kind of village somewhere. Okay, so this guy,
sure, it's Amish.
Yeah. So no, they're definitely not Amish. But my point is they're in a village somewhere, and this guy said, "Listen, if I get 46 of my closest friends, I can take the roof off that house."
It's probably a couple of villages worth. It's great. I mean, they probably couldn't take it that far. He probably just literally took it across the dirt road. Now they're all just sitting under with their arms crossed, like mine.
I would take it off, put it right next to it, and be like, "Go ahead, bitch. Go back.
Yeah.
Go ahead."
How many friends you got?
Yeah. How many friends you got? Oh, are they all girls? Oh, okay, cool. You
don't need no man. That's what you told me.
You told me you don't
You
need
told
no
me
man.
you need no man.
Yeah. Well, I got 46.
I got
men
46
here
of them.
that said you ain't got no roof. Yeah. You know what you need?
Yeah, you need
a
roof.
Yeah. You need 46 men's. That's what you need right now. But no, I just saw it because it says after he installed it. So that guy was like, "Hey, I love you enough to
have
put
you
a
seen
roof."
those videos where like they don't pay it and the contractor comes back and just destroys it?
Yeah.
I mean, at least he just picked it up and just because now what he can do is he can just like build a house under it.
Oh yeah. He is basically he's like
He's just building reverse.
He's 4x4s away from having a structure.
Yeah. He's almost got a carport for sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't think he's got a car.
Hey, you've been to my pavilion?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I got a
rent it out.
pavilion. I got a pavilion. Yeah. So you want to park your Winnebago under there? We'll get it up there. But no, I just listen. If you buy something for somebody and you give it to them like on a holiday, like people that like get engaged on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That's a gift. And I think by law, you can't ask for that ring back because it was a gift. If you got engaged on Christmas, oh, I want to do it in front of the whole family. Bad idea. Because that's a Christmas gift. Okay, it's a gift. Now, when you're entering a contract with a ring and you're just doing it on Tuesday, okay, that's garbage day. Okay, but it's not give the ring back day because it's a holiday.
Tonight on Bowling for whatever.
Yeah. Born to bowl.
Born to bowl.
First off, they wouldn't put their fingers in no rings either. They don't put their fingers in nothing.
They don't put their finger in holes.
Nothing.
I can see why they broke up.
Yeah. So by the way, the one guy who was one of the most, we're gonna go back there. We're gonna
circling back.
Tangent back.
Hey guys, I'm circling back. Stay right here.
Yeah.
I get my
Stay right
winter
here.
back up. Stay
You can rub my belly
here.
in a minute. Here's what's gonna happen.
Stay right here.
So the one guy in there, he's won, I don't know, 22 or 23 titles, and he's this and that. And so they cut to his family, right? And what did I call? Oh, I called her a farm troll. I go, why is he married to a farm troll when he's an elite athlete? I said that in front of Nicole. Okay.
I'm sure she took your side.
Okay. So fast forward to, I don't know, which I'm going to get murdered for this. Fast forward to close to the end of the show when I asked a question about something. She goes, I don't know. Why don't you ask your farm troll to do it? I go, whoa, I'm not famous. Okay. Okay.
I have never seen you on a farm.
And then I told her, I go, just so you're aware, because she was comfortable, like laid back in the recliner. She had a blanket over. We're watching the show. And I'm like, just so you're aware, I feel very confident you're not going to get up and murder me right now. So we're okay. So she started throwing stuff at me. But it was one of those, I'm like, whoa, I'm not famous. You know what I mean? So
I'm not. I have a big ego, but I know I'm not an elite athlete.
right. Yeah.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
And I eat athlete? Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I can eat just like an athlete.
Yeah.
But no, I just farm troll stuck out in my head. And that's what I was looking at this is like, because it's like a farmhouse roof. So, all right. Ready? Last but not least.
Strange stories?
Strange stories. You ready?
Strange stories.
Hey, we had a good conversation with Dave. We're going to get him
We
on
did.
the podcast at some point.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe between now and episode 600.
Well, because they just had Artemis 2 launched.
Oh, that's true.
Artemis 2 launched, and that it was a
Current events all over the place in
yeah,
this pod.
but it was a American
joint,
/ Canadian, joint.
Yeah,
and
give it
so-
about 12 years and we'll pretend the Canadians had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so
Much like Argo. You know that movie Argo with Ben Affleck where we go
Yeah.
save the hostages? That was all Canadians.
yeah,
The CIA had like a minuscule amount about it. Like but people are like, no, people aren't going to watch movies about Canadians, right?
yeah. Come on, man. What are they?
A?
They're gonna say A all the time?
Yeah.
Come on.
We're going to eat some Putin. Putin?
Isn't he? He's Russian.
That's Putin for sure.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Also, it's Rasputin, who was the guy that you didn't know about. Anyway, go ahead. So,
Yeah.
strange stories.
Strange stories. Florida woman arrested for damaging Airbnb filming water sports porn. You think you know this story?
No, every word that came out of your mouth was like, well, left turn, left turn, left turn. I think we looped a couple times.
Yeah.
You left turn so much.
So a complaint. By the way, she looks somewhat normal. Okay, she looks normal.
She looks dry,
Yeah, she looks dry. Okay,
which does not
a complaint.
match the title
About-
you gave me.
Nicolette Keogh's antics was filed on March 15th, so this is recent. Okay, according to news reports,
Yeah, they're still airing that place out.
it's not clear exactly when the incidents happened. In any case, she had recently stayed at an Airbnb in Pensacola. Okay,
Did
Shortly-
it specifically say in the contract, no water sports?
why would it? If you're going to a cabin, what are you thinking? We're going to lake, water sports. Not on the couch,
Yeah.
water sports.
That's
You know what I
good.
mean? Yeah,
That's a
I
good
mean,
point.
it is what it is. But it says shortly after stay at the property, its owner, an unidentified woman, received a distressing message on the Airbnb app. According to anonymous sender, Keogh had urinated on several items at the property.
Yeah.
Okay? So it says the whistleblower, hey, let's call her pisswhistleblower.
Now, here's the thing. Did she read the room?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I'm
guys,
I'm
if I
gonna
pee on this,
I'm gonna pee on this. You guys
You
gonna
gonna
tell?
turn me on?
You gonna narc?
you're going to
You gonna narc on that?
You guys going to Can I rub your belly?
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm just checking out. What are we doing? Are we going on that? You back over here. What are we thinking?
I'm going to need a ball rep before I
You-
even read.
you-
I got to
you-
read this.
You look like a pistol blower.
Yeah.
And then
By the
she's
way-
like, you can't put that on me.
I didn't know it was empty. Where can they find us, Dad?
You can find us at thatchecks.net, all the socials that checks out. WTT. Hey, come on down to Audio High Podcasting Studio. Hey, come on down. We're recording. We need a new Jerry, apparently. We'll have no more art, no more Google. Actually, no, we don't want you. But anyway, come on down and talk to Brian. Do your own podcast. That's what it's about. It's about giving Brian money.
Okay, can I say one thing?
Oh, that we haven't done our
Yeah, you got to hit the out
outro
music.
yet?
While you're doing that, here's a list. You ready?
Brian, you got to remind me. I don't know remember to do that.
$3,980 in damage. You ready?
Yeah.
Chairs, dining room chairs,
Come
a
on,
rug, a bed, a TV, a coffee maker, an electric fireplace, a record player, and a toaster.
Come on down to the mini mall. Chairs, dinettes. We got it all. Bedrooms,
Smells like piss.
coffee players.
Just a hint of piss.
Don't put that on me.